This is the Black Stars Diary, Qatar 2022. A new era. The fans, the locals, the sights and sounds, the food, music and culture, and of course, the game itself, the beautiful game. There's more than meets the eye. It's the Black Stars Diary.
After their opening defeat to Portugal in match day 1 in the World Cup, the Black Stars bounced back with a resounding victory against South Korea. It ended by 3-2. I saw the game at Education City Stadium, and here are my 5 quick thoughts on the game. Follow me. And so to point 1, manager Otto Addo's team have shown that they can be versatile, and then he's got squad in depth to actually flex about with 60-man style. Because there's a contrast in the team that he played against Portugal and the way he played actually to the team that he played and the way he played against Korea. So that could be a strength. Depending on the opponent, the manager can pick a squad to do the job. So what we've also learned about the Black Stars is that the team can concede. And that could be a worry for coach Otto Addo. Conceded 5 in their last 2 games, 3 against Portugal and 2 against South Korea. When he sleeps on his bed, on one side of the pillow, he'll be concerned. But on the other side of the pillow as well, he'll be pleased that his team has also scored 5 goals in the same 2 games I just mentioned. 2 against Portugal and 3 against Korea. But one thing is certain, in a tournament like this, you can't afford to be letting in goals as many as the Black Stars have. So he needs to tighten up at the back when they take on Uruguay and maybe then beyond that stage of the competition. And so for my third point, it's about the Black Stars yet again, but this time around a footballer, a player in the side, Mohamed Kudus. He absolutely deserves to be the main man, and a lot of things in the team has to start going through him. He's the only one player in the side that has shown that he can carry the team forward by some 20 yards or 30 yards with his ball carrying ability. When the team is defending, the ball is played to him. His ability to shake off other players and his skill set to maneuver pushes the team further up the pitch. He's also shown that he's clinical. Scored 2 different kind of goals, sneaking in behind the back line of Korea and then glancing the ball into the back of the net from Jordan Ayew's brilliant cross into the box. Then for the second goal, showed a lot of composure to just place the ball with minimum power in behind the back of the net. So that is crucial that Mohamed Kudus is made the main man. Then there's another concern for the Black Stars here then, and that is the timing of the goals that we concede and how quick we are to concede a second when we just let in 1. Against Portugal, Ghana conceded Portugal's second and third goal in quick successions. It repeated itself when we conceded those 2 quick goals against Korea. So the team needs to regather some composure when they concede a goal, and that will be crucial going into the rest of the games or in the game against Uruguay at the very least. Coach Otto Addo and his technical team as well need to start responding quickly to when their opponents do make switches tactically. We saw that when Korea did make the switch to start playing on creating overloads in wide areas, the Black Stars of Ghana struggled to deal with them, and Korea got 2 goals from those roles. There were 2 quick balls that were sent into the box, and then they had 2 brilliant headers to finish them off. That can't repeat itself. Now when the opponents make the switches, Ghana must quickly adapt to cut out those threats. All right, thank you. And to the next point, the Black Stars must start learning how to control the tempo of games. Because when the game and intensity of the games are high, there are times they struggle to cope with the tempo. So they must play within their own tempo, they must play within their own strength, and they must make sure they are not necessarily living up to the tempo of the opponent. And when they played against Korea and Korea changed the tempo and intensity of the game, there were times in the game that they struggled. And the only one time they got foothold of the game was when Ghana decided to play at their own pace. That would be crucial. Going into the game against Uruguay, who are fierce, who play a brand of football with high energy, should Ghana match that intensity, or should Ghana lower and slow that intensity when they come up against Uruguay? Well, Coach Otto Addo and his technical team must decide. And finally, on my last point, for what I think about what we've seen so far of the Black Stars, and of course, post the game, Korea, it's not about the Black Stars this time, my last point. It is about you, the fans, who have made the way to Qatar, all the way from Ghana to cheer the Black Stars. You've been amazing. And even though I'm not a footballer, even though I'm not one of those players, I've sat in the stadium and I've absolutely thoroughly enjoyed the support that you've shown to the Black Stars. Long may that continue. And that support will be needed enormously when the Black Stars take on Uruguay, whose fans as well know how to back their team. So big congratulations to all the Ghanaian fans making it happen in the stadium, and then let it happen again when Ghana takes on Uruguay.
This is the Black Stars Diary, Qatar 2022, a new era. The fans, the locals, the sights and sounds, the food, music and culture, and of course, the game itself, the beautiful game. There's more than meets the eye. It's the Black Stars Diary. And this is where the Black Stars Diary takes a pause. A big thanks to the IMAX Media Black Stars team in Accra and the production team in Qatar. Until the next time, keep watching and bye for now.